So grateful for the opportunity that I've had all these years to be a mom to my first boy, Drew.
The beautiful wife of Prophet Lovy, Prophetess Meggy, share a beautiful birth story and to encourage mothers all over the world. This is CHRISTIANA Flourishing, where we motivate you with God's word. A full video of this birth story is on our YouTube channel. You can go there to watch. I will put the link under this video. Enjoy this birth story. It's to encourage mothers and mothers to be. Please share this video and God richly bless you. And congratulations again to the prophetess Meggy Halos, and to the beautiful family. Baby Max, you are welcome. Bye.
So grateful for the opportunity that I've had all these years to be a mom. He knows how much I adore him and everything about him, and the opportunity to do motherhood with him gave me not only the courage, but the confidence in God that moving forward as our life with this new blessing starts, that he has the best example of a brother. So, one thing about Mama Mags is I've had that name probably since I was in college. Everyone always called me Mama Mags because I was always cooking for somebody. I was always taking care of people. I was always hosting people, making food and just having people around that. Everybody always had that. So even my nature to be a mother, before it manifested in the way that it has now, even before Drew, has prepared me for everything that I'm experiencing now, and knowing that the innate nature of a woman to be a mother is just something that God gives. And it allowed me to believe that he not only gave it to me, but he equipped me for every step of this journey. Amount of time, because I could see the goal at the end. So then Wednesday night comes around and I'm convinced we are moving into active labor. Everything is going. And the truth is that when she checked me, it wasn't progressing, but the labor was intensifying so badly. But I kept going. And then I labored up to in the bath, in the shower, in the bed, every place you can think of. And the strength a woman gets when she goes into labor is almost otherworldly. And I just went in, face down, just went in. And by the time we got to Thursday morning, it was about 4:00 in the morning, and the pain had gotten so bad and the contractions were so consistent, but my baby was stuck in the birth canal. So you could feel his head. She was checking frequently, being able to see if we could move him down, but my cervix was stuck. The smallest part of my cervix kept him stuck, that he couldn't, at 9 centimeters, could not come down the birth canal. And I was so exhausted, having not slept, Prophet Lovy and I having not slept since Monday night. We're coming to what are we going to do next? And we decided together that it was safest that I went to the hospital. I labored in the car, and having contractions on a bumpy ride in Los Angeles where the freeways are yet to be repaired was wild. And I thank God for Benny. I thank God for my mom. And this is another thing, I'll never stop talking about my mom. My mom showed up on Tuesday when labor started. She stood behind my door praying for 3 days while I screamed like a maniac, praying and interceding for me the entire time, not even making herself known. I didn't even know she was there, but she was behind my bedroom door. The whole world could hear me, I bet, at that point, and was just praying. So by the time we got to the hospital and I got there, I thought we're getting to the end. I labored for 6 more hours in the hospital, and I was screaming. And thank God there was attentive staff, attentive doctors, attentive nurses that were so helpful. And one thing about this story that I know will apply to absolutely everyone, that no matter what your situation is, whether you're a mother, a father, a business person, a student, whoever you are, don't have a made-up mind when it comes to God. Remain neutral, because if you trust the way that God does things, it's not that it's like when Jesus was on the cross, not my will, but yours be done. But if this cup can pass from me, let it pass. But he ended it, not my will, but yours be done. And I kept that inside of me. I knew what I wanted. And God told me, remember I told you, when I met the OB from the first time, God told me you're going to give birth to in the hospital across the street. And boy, did I want to forget that for 9 months until that day came. And I approached that same hospital across the street from that OB. And I gave birth to my son. 6 hours was he stuck. Over the 3 days, 6 more hours in the hospital, he was stuck in the birth canal until he came out. And when he came out, they didn't even put him on my chest immediately. They had to take him because they had to make sure he was okay. And he actually was under a lot of pressure in there that they had to do some safety precaution before they gave him to me. And thank God he's here. He's healthy. He's beautiful. Our little Saley Micah Elias is finally here. And sharing this story is an encouragement to every woman, whether you are an expecting mother, whether you are desiring children, whether you're a mother in some form or capacity. Trust God with the nature that he put inside of you. Trust God with the plans that he has for you. And the way that you wish things would happen, desire is good, delight is better. And I spoke about this on one of our last found teachings, that if you delight yourself first in the Lord, the desires of your heart are met in him and by him. But I never wanted anything more, not even this precious child, more than I want the Lord Jesus and what he has for me. And it's not even an extension of his hand that I'm ready to receive. I want the nature of God in every area of my life. And now as we walk this journey of motherhood in a different way, Mama Mags to Revelation Nation, mom to Druzy and to Saley, and a mother in any capacity that God would make me, I believe him greater than anything that I've walked through. And I share this story with all hope and encouragement that wherever you are and whoever you are, that the plans of God are always greater than the desires we may have of him. And I'll say this and end it here, that God always does it best.